In this video, I want to show you some of the searching, filtering, and sorting features available in MSEA Binder. One of the common problems in binding graphics is there is no search feature in SET, and a lot of times you're using mechanical diagrams and plans to figure out where points are on the floor plan and then locating those points in the database. This can be really cumbersome, and the search feature is a big time saver for developing graphics. So, quick example, you're trying to bind points for AHU13 and you have no idea where that is in a large database. Just go up to the search bar and type in AHU13. And a tab will come up with the search results found, and along with every point type that is referenced, and it's looking in the name or object or reference name for that AHU13. So I've got a bunch of stuff here. I can click on any of these items and it'll synchronize to the tree on the left. So I can see there's the actual main controller, and I can see the system summary is already pulled up here. So I've quickly found that point. If you're trying to find a certain VMA, like in here, an example here, you got the controller name there, but it's also got a 13-Y, which is probably what's on the mechanical plan. So if I just search for 13-Y, and it's immediately going to find that single VAV box along with the points, and go to the system summary for that VAV really quick. To do that in SET could take minutes versus a couple seconds. Also, once you've searched for something, let's search for something common here like zone temp, and you can imagine this is going to bring up a lot of points here, 2000 zone temp references. So I've got a lot of data here. I'm going to try to narrow down maybe to a controller, sort this out. You can use the grid functionality that is common in the search results tab and the system summary. You can group by any of these columns here. So if I want to group by the node class of the points, I'm showing that most of these are extensions, which I don't really deal with in graphics. And there's 6 objects and a bunch of points here. So I can also group this further by object class. So within this point node class, we've got groupings of different object types: AIs, AVs, into AIs. So I can further refine this down, and you see that I've got all these zone temp points. Some of these are bound and some of them aren't, according to the green checks. If I want to further refine this, I could use the filtering. Say I know it's on, that zone temp is on NA17. I can filter, do a custom filter on the reference, and use the is like, and then a percent NA17%. The percent is a wildcard placeholder. So now I've narrowed it down to all the zone temp references on NA17 real quickly. You can also sort by double-clicking or single-clicking the columns here. I can rearrange these columns other places. Also, after you've done your sorting and grouping, I can export the results directly to Excel just by right-clicking Export to Excel, and that will save a file and open up Excel. And you can see it's the formatted results with all the groupings is now in Excel format, which is real nice if I need to coordinate with the engineer or the technician in the field. They can see exactly what I'm seeing as far as maybe some points that need to be bound, that or need clarification on whether they need to be in a graphic or not. It's real easy to export things to Excel. If you need to do some analysis using the grids on all points, just put in a blank field and do a search, and that'll open up a search results with every point object in the database, and you can group by object or however you want to do it, and analyze whatever you need to analyze using the built-in grid, and export this to Excel if you want, print it, copy and paste sections of it. Real easy to work with. The same features occur in the System Summary tab. So if you select a system, you can group by object or whatever. Do your standard grouping, filtering, sorting, or selecting items. You can copy just all the description of the selected items. This is very useful for pasting into summaries like in Visio. You can copy the actual grid items and paste in an email to send off to the technician to discuss something or coordinate something, or you can send it to Excel. So that's the basics of searching and sorting, filtering in the MSEA binder tool.